Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide this meditation into 3 parts. We begin by connecting to our source, our higher selves. We ask it to take form, and then we draw it into our body. And we'll feel that energy so that we're meditating as our true selves. And then I'll make a little sound so that you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we practice what we call the art of radiance. We reach up into the cosmos and pull down a beautiful beam of white light. Just imagine this beam coming down through the top of your head into your stomach, your solar plexus. This is the center of our emotional body. And from there we laser that white light out across our planet and back up into the cosmos. And we do this with our breath. We breathe in, we draw it in, and then we exhale out across the planet and back into the cosmos. By doing this, we bring our conscious awareness into a deep state of meditation. And that's all we're doing in that second part, just breathing in and breathing out and extending our frequencies and our energies, our presence into the planet. In the third part of our meditation, we take this energy, this quiet, this peaceful, this powerful, centered energy, and we extend it into the world, into any events or anything that is happening that we want to give a gift to. And so this week, we're actually going to work with our sky because there are many fires going on around the planet. There's a lot of pollutant energy that is interrupting the beautiful, clear skies that nourish our souls, really, and the nighttime and the daytime. So I have a project that is called Blue Sky Challenge, and I hope that you'll all find that on my site. But what we're going to do right now is that we're going to look up into the sky, and we're going to look at maybe chemtrails that are dropping toxic energies and making us sick all around the planet that are coming from planes, or pollution that's coming, that every city and every place on the planet is now filled with this brown-gray coating, and we're going to release it because we know that through our conscious direction, we can take what is in the third dimension and push it out into the unmanifest. These are laws, these are cosmic laws. And so we can shift that. So we're going to look up into the sky and we're going to focus on either chemtrails or pollutive energies, smog. And then we're going to simply imagine that we are seeing a point of beautiful, clear blue sky, and we're going to superimpose it so that the blue sky dissolves away all the rest of it and becomes that which belongs to us. Earth and sky last forever. And so again, in each part, I'll do this Om so that you can stop at that part and focus for as long as you like. Let us close our eyes now and begin with a little breath that will slow our brain into a meditative state. Closing your eyes, breathe in through your nose, hold at the top, and now exhale slowly through your mouth to activate your parasympathetic nervous system of meditation, of deep, deep energy. Once again, breathe in through your nose, hold at the top, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Ask your higher self. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice, your own wisdom. Ask it to take a form for you. It could be in a horizon, a star, a being, a tree, an animal. It doesn't matter. But just ask it to take any form right now for you. Ask ask your higher self to touch the place in your body that is holding your divine source, your divine essence at this moment. And just imagine, you might feel it or see it or hear it, a place in your body, and focus on that place. And just breathe in and out through that place of divine source, of essence. And now imagine that you're drawing your higher self in through that point into your body. Breathe it in and imagine that it then fills up your body and that you are sitting with the vibration of your higher self for your meditation. Om. Imagine that you're reaching up into the cosmos and magnetizing to you a beam of pure white light down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and as you exhale, you laser that white light out across the planet, giving the gift of illumination, quickening, and back into the cosmos. Just continue to do that. Breathe in, draw the white light down, exhale, laser it across the planet and back into the cosmos. And just continue to do that, to carry yourself into a beautiful meditative state. Om. Reach up into the sky with your consciousness and imagine that you are perceiving what needs to be released, whether for you it's some kind of pollution, smog, or you're seeing strips of chemtrails that are throwing energies, negative energies into this earth and making us sick. However you see the sky right now, just see what needs to be released. And now expand that vision of the sky until you find a beautiful place in the sky of clear blue light, a blue sky, a clean, clear blue sky. Focus on that as if you had a magnetism and draw that blue sky energy and bring it over and allow it to penetrate the smog, the chemtrails, the pollution that's maybe even smoke from fires. Allow the blue to just dissolve, to come in and dissolve away all of that doesn't belong there, so that what is there is nothing but a beautiful, expanded, pure blue sky. And know that as you're doing this, that as the blue is taking the space of all those pollutants and negativity, that they are falling into the unmanifest. They are dissolving away so that the power of that blue sky begins to enact the right kind of energy that nourishes our spirits, that nourishes our bodies and our lives. Do it now. Oh. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. Thank you for focusing. It's so important that you realize that where you direct your consciousness changes everything, because one of the laws is that the observed, the sky, is changed by the observer, ourselves. We have the right to do this and the capacity to do it. We actually have a second part of our meditation. It's called knowings. And every month, people from around the world send in questions that they would like for us to focus on that will support our lives or illuminate our realities. And Alison will tell us the questions that have come for this time. Alison?
Excuse me, the first question is, Chris, please, do you have a way to help people come to terms with regret and move on without the heaviness of this debilitating emotion?
Everyone does have regret. The reason we have regret is we have so much judgment about who we are. And we've inherited that psychogenetically from parents, from our world saying, you didn't, you can't, etc., etc. And then when we enact or experience something and later or at that time realize that that was not what we wanted it to be, we regret. We know that it was not our true selves, that it was not right. We carry that regret. And what I want to extend to you is the recognition that regret is not just a word. It's not a thought. It's an energy. And that's how we get rid of regret. Regret can play itself out. Remember this. Oh, wow. I'm so ashamed. I'm so bad. Whatever that is. We want to look at it as an energy. And it is very much like fear or hatred or all these negative energetics, whether they're focused on the outside world or they're focused on the inside world, they're blocking us from our true selves. And so it's an energy that negates the light, the truth of who we are. What we're going to do to shift and free ourselves from regret, to realize that everything that we experience is not set in stone. It's, in fact, you can change the past by your consciousness, and that is by releasing those things, by dissolving them, just as we did with the Blue Sky Challenge. We can take the energy of regret, take it out of our bodies, and release it. It's a two-step process, and here we go. First, let's find where we're holding the energy of regret, whatever kind it is. There may be many, so we're going to have our bodies show us where we're holding one that's really influencing us now, even if it was something that happened many years ago. Close your eyes. Ask your body where it's holding the energy of regret at this moment, because we all have it. You might see a place in your body, or hear a place, or feel a place. Bring your conscious awareness into that place and kind of dip in with your awareness so that you feel, what is that regret like? Is it heavy like a stone? Is it busy? Is it dark? Does it smell? It's an energy, so know the energy right now. Now ask your body what color it needs, what frequency of light will overwhelm the frequency of regret and dissolve it away so it is not a point of reference as to who you are. Take the first color that comes into your consciousness now. And just imagine that you're lasering it in, so you're sucking it into that place where you're holding regret. And just feel that the light, that color, is entering your body in that place of regret, and it's absorbing the regret. And it's absorbing it, dissolving it, pushing it out of reality, and washing that place and leaving only the lightness of that frequency of light, that speed, that energy of light in its place. So again, keep drawing a little bit that color. Allow it to absorb and dissolve away from you that regret. Washing it away, washing it, clearing it. And now just observe and experience that in its place is a beautiful expansion of clarity. The second part of this regret is if it happens to be about something that you did or said or felt in relationship to something outside you, a person, something you did with a person or a group of people, an animal, even a plant, that you regret that experience. So just allow your body to show you that for a moment. You might see the name or feel presence of a person or remember experience. We hold all memories. It's instantaneous. Just focus on something that is the cause of your regret, an experience that's the cause of your regret. Anytime in your life, focus on it now. Now, I'm going to use it as if it were a person, but you could use it as anything. Just in bringing that person into your mind's eye, just by being aware of that. You don't have to know the name or even see them, but just consciously holding them. Ask them what frequency of light they need from you to be released, so that by giving them light, you are healing what happened there. You are dissolving it away through quickening, by uplifting, by replacing it with something that nourishes. So see what color you can't choose, they must choose. What is the color that pops into your consciousness at this moment from them? Good. And now, as we did before, reach up into the cosmos, but this time pull exactly the color that they showed you. The tone of the color, that color, draw it down through the top of your head, bring it down into your stomach, and feel that color kind of expanding in your stomach and your solar plexus. And then laser it from there directly out to that person or people or whatever it was that was the cause of your regret. Laser that color out to them. Notice where they take it in. Allow them to take it in and just keep drawing it in as if it's infinite from the cosmos, lasering it out, gifting it to them until they signal that they're full, that that's enough. And they will signal that by usually just dissolving away. But you'll have the sense that's enough. You finished. You rebalanced it. And they are free, and you are free. And so just let that whole scenario be released now. And open your eyes. You will feel lighter. There is always a way out. It does not serve us to carry those kinds of negative energies. We want to come to a place where what we're giving the world is happiness and the vision and the truth that we are all wonderful beings, good beings. Allison.
The second question is, why is it that within the human species we have such a need to identify with a group, person, or even a name brand, something or anything outside of us in order to feel safe?
Really two aspects of that. And the reason for that, one thing is that we are a group animal. We've come to a planet, the planet of the heart, and as a species, we need each other. We see ourselves through each other. But the difficulty with that is that that's not the origin of our story. We are divine beings, but we are not accessing that. Even in our religions, even in our focusing, we focus outside the self instead of inside the self. So we have no safety because we have no true connection to Source. This is why in our meditations here at the Light Institute, we're always working with our higher self, which is our source energy just taking a form for us, and it'll take a different form every time. But it allows us to connect with something that is absolutely true, that is represents the cosmic source and the gift of our potential and purpose. And so this is why we look to each other. Whatever culture you've been born in, you've been taught from the beginning. Please your parents. Look out into the world. See yourself in relationship to others. Well, you are in relationship to others, but the relationship that will create a better world and a future is a relationship of a self that is honored, a self that is true, a self that is expansive and can contribute, not taking in from the world to define yourself, but radiating out what is true of you into the world that allows others to also find themselves. And so we want to now, as never before, begin to see that we are cosmic beings, that we have incarnated many times, that we have different bodies, male and female, different races, different stories, again and again, because that's the way the cosmos flows endlessly. So the more that you allow yourself so simply to just tune in, as we did before, higher self, touch my body, give me a gift so that I can express and give to the world. That will free you from this fear that you're not safe. Because if you can't find your true self, you'll never trust you, or you'll never trust the name brand or the other people either. You're just hiding behind it. This is not the time for hiding. We have all come as a soul family to help our world and to quicken the evolution of our planet, our species, and life itself. Allison?
The last question is, Dear Chris Griscom, how do we avoid emotional pollution from current world events? I feel like I'm swimming in a polluted sea of never-ending global chaos.
I'm laughing. It's not really funny, except that it's part of what we just talked about. That yes, what is happening on our planet, wherever you live, wherever you belong, in terms of your country, your race, your community, everything is in upheaval right now, global upheaval. But that's why you're here. And so the feeling that you're stuck with this sticky coating that doesn't allow you to breathe, it doesn't allow you to get out, that how can you change the world when the world is suffocating you and controlling you? And we are doing this. My higher self says it's a loop, that we are replaying where humans have been in times past, in the darkness of times past. We are seeing the same things, the same inhumane energies coming back. But they're coming back because we've chosen to be here. So the way out of that, caught in that cosmic or global pollution energy, is to actually awaken and say, this is an important lifetime and I chose to be here and I'm going to use my life, using your heart energy, using your conscious energy to change the direction, because the laws, cosmic laws, are all about the direction of energy. If we want to be well, if we want to contribute, if we want to be a part of this world, then we have to take in from the infinite cosmos and extend out from ourselves into the global arena. You might focus on, which you can do, which we'll do right now. Maybe it has something to do with the sea or the planets, or nature on any level. The animals, the plants, the nature herself, that is very important for you to contribute to right now. What you can do by the focus of your consciousness, you could buy a plant, you could have an animal, you can connect to these energies in any way that belongs to you. It may be the events, people to people, that are disconnected, that we see the good guys and the bad guys, the them and us. There is no time for that if we want to help our planet and realize that we have come here, all of us, together, and everyone's playing a role. So if you play your role from your highest consciousness and your highest capability, potential, and bring that potential into the choices that you make. And those choices can be sitting where you are and extending energy out, as we did a minute ago, or it could be what you're doing at any moment. But the sense of the direction of energy that you are giving. And it's an interesting law of nature that in terms of what you take in, feeling that pollution, that's because you're in feeling overwhelmed by the global destructive energies right now. You're taking it in and allowing it, and therefore you are functioning at that same level as if you were the victim of it or the part of it. So as soon as you start bringing in cosmic energies and radiate out, the cosmic law is energy has to be equal to your energy or faster. Think of that. It's easy to quicken your energy. If you're like a child, just open your arms and spin clockwise. You will clear out negative energy, quicken your frequency, protect you from disease, and be radiant, giving energy to the planet. And therefore, the negativity and the global pollution, chaos that's happening now will not come into you. Rather, through your presence and your consciousness, you will be dissolving that chaos. Because you, with the focus of your consciousness, with the centering of your being and your purpose, are not in chaos, but with the clarity of I am here to give what I have, and we have everything to give on all levels. And so, let's do this exercise now. Close your eyes. Ask your higher self to show you some of this chaos. It might be in what's happening in your country. It might be something political or something environmental. Whatever it is, just ask your higher self to show you to focus on something. And now again, bringing that into your mind's eye as we just did. These are called exercises in consciousness. Focus on it and ask it what frequency of light it needs to be able to quicken, to change, to expand, and to be uplifted or to go forward, to evolve. See what color comes from that situation, that chaos. Whatever color. Reach up into the cosmos as we did. Pull exactly that color. You are magnetizing it so that it becomes your tool, your gift. Light. Everything is made of light. So bring this light in that they asked for, but that you are bringing, and radiate it out to that situation, to that event, to that chaos. And feel that it just keeps coming down through you and out to that. And keep sending it out until you feel, again, a shifting. As if it's coming apart, or it's dissolving, or it's becoming, it's lifting to a higher octave. The chaos is dissolving, and there's a point of light there, point of clarity, the change that will lead us onward. So continue to draw that light down and laser it out to whatever you want to focus on as part of your purpose at this moment, so that you are releasing the chaos. You are the instrument. There was a saying that some great being said once, may I be the instrument of peace. You are the instrument that dissolves chaos and brings in possibilities, expansion, new awareness, new realities. Do it now. You feel that opening, you feel that shift, extending out your energy. The chaos falls away through your presence. Just imagine that you are moving into the world, to the global arena, and chaos is falling away from you and from our world. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. Thank you. You've made a difference. Great love.